Hi, in this video, guys, I'm going to talk about alcohol, what it is, what it does to you, and why you probably need to avoid it because it's pretty addictive. Okay, so, yep, Jody here, Flow Ninja, and yeah, I wanted to share this about alcohol because it's been a journey for me and a struggle, I must say. I'm not an alcoholic, never have been, but I know alcoholics and I've lived with an alcoholic in my childhood. My mum's boyfriend, after my parents divorced, she got together with this guy. He was a total alcoholic, and you know what? He was a lovely guy, but messed up. Messed up, and yeah, it was a real learning actually, being in that environment and seeing what alcohol does. Oh God. Also, my dad was pretty alcoholic as well. He isn't an alcoholic, but he had a big alcohol problem at the time, in my youth. Dropped off when I was sort of 15. Around that time, he was like, oh, maybe this isn't working for me. Smart guy. Irish as well, so tricky. Yeah, so I am coming to an understanding about this liquid, this drink, which is pernicious, which is everywhere, right? I mean, it's difficult to avoid. It's everywhere. Let's go for a drink. Hey, meet me for a drink. Oh, we're going to a party. Come to a party. There's drinks. So let's go to the pub. You want to go to the bar? Yeah. Whatever. It's just like it's everywhere, and there's this like social currency almost, this drink that makes people open up and lose their inhibitions and gives that courage, and it's like inebriates people and makes them feel more free and sociable, and it's a tool, right? It's a tool in that way, and it can be helpful in certain situations at certain times, and helped me in the past. But I also question now, how much did it really help me, because I was using it as a crutch, right? So it wasn't really authentically me. I wasn't really dealing with my issues, my anxiety. I was just basically using something to get through it and not feel. And therefore, what is that? Is that actually a tool? Is that question marks? Alcohol. Yeah, it's something that, like, I've seen people really struggle with, and I am seeing people struggle with, and also some people not even realize that they're struggling with it at all, because basically it's filling a void, it's filling a vacuum in people's lives of basically fulfillment, because they're not fulfilled, they're not happy, and they're using it as a drug to feel alive, feel happy, connect, and release, and feel like relieved, just relieve themselves of the pressures and the depression, anxiety, and negative thoughts they might be having, just the misery, the sort of low definition misery that they're living, and in the job that they don't like, or in the work situation that they hate, or with the relationship that they hate. So yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a pretty much an instant fix. Also, what I know about alcohol is that alcoholics are constantly just trying to get back to that like feeling that they get after like a couple. You get like after a pint or two, or a can or two, you get that light, tipsy, lovely feeling. That's what alcoholics are looking for. They don't want to be like absolutely wasted, but they're equating. And if you're an alcoholic, please comment, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what I understand. That they're equating drinking more with getting that feeling of release and pepping up and kind of light-headed feeling, relaxation. But it's like they can't stop themselves, drink more and more and more. And obviously that also might be bringing up emotional stuff then that they just don't want to feel. And so they're drinking more and more and more. Anyway, I'm not really talking about, I don't really want this video to be about alcoholics. I just want it to be about alcohol and how we can avoid it as well, because I feel really excited about avoiding alcohol. I have this little secret to share with you, which is that I've been pretty much off it for about a month now. It started as just like, oh, can't drink because I just got so much stuff to do. But now it's just like, actually, I don't want to drink because there's always a hangover of some description. It leads me to spend money that I don't really want to spend on that when I could be spending money on other stuff. It's an environment which is conducive of more, like going to a bar or a pub. You know, it's like you don't end up just having one. Often it's like, you know, hey, have another one, and da, 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 da. The only people really profiting from it are the manufacturers themselves. And I want to see a world where we are going for gold in the sense of being alive and being true to ourselves and living our purposes. And I want to see a world where people don't feel they need to rely on a crutch like alcohol to make them feel okay to have conversation with a stranger or chat with their friends in a busy environment because they have so much anxiety, or drink at home because they're just trying to kill, to numb themselves from the pain that they feel inside for, you know, whatever experiences they've had in the past. Because there are solutions and there are alternatives and there are ways to basically work through this. And that is to do with challenging the beliefs that you have and feeling the feelings that you have and being present. So alcohol doesn't help with that. There are other things that do, like meditation, like talking, like sharing authentically, like drinks that open you up, like cacao, or like non-alcoholic spirits. I'm working with a friend at the moment who's got a non-alcoholic spirit brand, and we went to a drinks trade fair recently, and there's quite a few new brands coming out which are drinks for people who don't want to drink but taste good and maybe have a mood altering effect, like my friend's one that does have a mood altering effect in a positive, enhancing way, healthy way as well, full of herbs, really good herbs. So that's very exciting for me. And also go to events and places where there's no alcohol because you don't need it, because everyone's up for it and wants to just communicate, interact, look for like-minded people. So been turning up at a lot of, particularly recently, like conscious, non-alcoholic events and vibes and raves and parties and get-togethers where people are just connecting and just on a high and dancing and getting into their bodies, and it's so much more empowering because you leave and you've made new friends, you've made connections, you've danced, you've you spent time being who you are rather than trying to be something that you're not, with a crutch, you know. And you feel great afterwards. There's no come down. I mean, hello. So yeah, it's just part of my journey really. And I have, you know, drunk a lot in my life. You know, I actually went through a phase of doing about 3 years of being a nightclub promoter, an event promoter, and that involved me going out a lot, most nights. And I got so bored of it. But it was bringing in money, so I felt trapped as well. But I also saw the whole game of like nightlife, and how basically it's all funded by bar sales and VIP bar sales, particularly, you know, clubs and everything. And, you know, again, it's all based on that. And, you know, people and the effects are, you know, lots of sort of drunk and sort of semi-unconscious people doing stuff that they probably regret in the morning. And obviously, you know, violence and abuse happens a lot with alcohol. People die. A lot of people die. So, like, basically, drink in moderation is basically what it is. And really think about whether you actually need it. Do I really need it? What am I avoiding by having this drink, you know? Yeah, so looking at that. And I want to finish this video by saying that I'm not telling you not to drink alcohol. I am asking you, inviting, Jodie invites you to just have a think before you have that next drink. And do I really need this? Do I really need this? You know, because what are all the amazing things you could be doing if you don't have that, and do something else, make a different choice. So yeah, that. Anyway, Blow Ninja here. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. I'd love to know your thoughts about this, right? Because it's a huge topic. This is a massive topic, and let's have a conversation about it. And please subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you as a subscriber. Click the notification bell button and like video, as I said. And yeah, share, please share. I'll be seeing you soon in the next video. Don't know what it'll be yet, but hey, surprise. Variety is the spice of life. See you guys. Take care.